Weather forecast in America for October 12th, 2025. Hey there, sweet friends, and happy weekend! Welcome back to our cozy little corner of the internet, Sunny Storm Scoop. I'm your host, and I'm so glad you've joined me for your weather forecast. Our map today is dominated by three major storm systems. Yes, three. We have tropical moisture flooding the southwest, a classic coastal low brewing up the east coast, and a Pacific system bringing snow and rain out west. It's a hugely active U.S. weather live situation, demanding maximum attention this weekend. You absolutely need to stick around until the very end because I have a crucial, surprising detail about the East Coast storm, a major weather alert that reveals the maximum wind speed expected and the biggest threat to homes and businesses near the water. You won't want to miss that final detail. Now, let's dive into your update for October 12th through October 14th, 2025. Let's begin with a big picture look across the entire country. If you take a peek at the weather radar, you'll see a mess. The southwest and four corners are still under the influence of deep Pacific moisture from both Priscilla and Raymond, creating a significant multi-day flash flood risk. The East Coast is dealing with the development of a strong coastal low, which is set to become a major headache, bringing heavy rain, gusty winds, and coastal flooding. Meanwhile, an upper trough is bringing widespread rain and even snow to the Pacific Northwest and Intermountain West. In between these massive systems, the central U.S. is enjoying a warm, beautiful break. This pattern gives us our most critical storm warning and flood alerts. Let's take a closer look at what this means for you, region by region. First, the desert southwest is still getting hammered. Widespread heavy rain and thunderstorms are forecast to continue throughout the southwest and Four Corners region today and tomorrow. This anomalously high moisture will contribute to locally heavy downpours, with rain rates possibly reaching 1 to 2 inches at times. A moderate risk of excessive rainfall, that's level 3 out of 4, covers portions of southern Utah and north central Arizona today, where the confidence is highest for scattered to widespread instances of flash flooding. This is especially true for slot canyons, burn scars, and urban areas. Second, the East Coast faces a major coastal storm. A strong coastal low developing in the Atlantic will bring significant impacts up much of the East Coast through this weekend. Heavy rainfall is expected from coastal Florida to the Carolinas today, continuing through the Carolinas tomorrow, and stretching into the coastal mid-Atlantic to southern New England on Sunday. Highs will generally be in the 60s from the mid-Atlantic north and into the 70s from the Carolinas south. Third, the Pacific Northwest and Rockies see the return of cold weather. An upper trough and associated front will bring widespread rain across much of the Pacific Northwest today and into the Intermountain West this weekend. Rain is expected for lower elevations, but snow, heavy at times, is likely for higher elevations of the Cascades and northern Rockies, especially tomorrow. Winter weather-related warnings and advisories are active in the northern Rockies for significant snowfall. Fourth, the central U.S. is warm and dry. An upper ridge will lead to widespread, well above average conditions across much of the plains and into the Midwest. Highs will range from the 60s in the upper Midwest to the 80s in the central plains and up to 90+ degrees for the southern plains and Texas. Now, for the most critical set of weather alert messages for your weekend safety. The highest storm warning is for flash flooding in the southwest. The moderate risk, level 3 of 4 today in southern Utah and Arizona, is a life-threatening situation. Please stay away from flood-prone areas. In the east, the coastal storm is a multifaceted weather alert. Coastal flood-related advisories stretch almost the length of the East Coast.
There is a particular concern for the mid-Atlantic, where the combination of strong onshore winds, high surf, and dangerous rip currents may lead to major coastal flooding. High surf and dangerous rip currents are also expected along many East Coast beaches. Finally, the winter threat. Winter weather-related warnings and advisories are active in the northern Rockies for significant snowfall. We have a few gentle tips to help you navigate this dramatic weekend. If you're on the East Coast, move cars and valuables away from the waterfront, as major coastal flooding is possible. In the northern Rockies, remember that this is the first snow of the season for many, so drive with extreme caution. And in the Southwest, please remember to never drive through floodwaters. As we wrap up our sweet weather forecast for the weekend, remember that extreme weather is impacting both coasts. Now for the crucial weather alert detail I promised you at the start of this video: the maximum wind speed expected from the East Coast storm and the biggest threat. The threat of significant wind gusts in excess of 55 miles per hour is increasing, especially along coastal areas of the mid-Atlantic, where it could lead to scattered power outages and major coastal flooding affecting homes and businesses. This is your most critical storm warning for the weekend. Thank you, sweet souls, for letting me be a small part of your day. If this weather forecast helped you prepare for the 3 major systems, please tap that like button, subscribe to Sunny Storm Scoop, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next gentle report. Share your feelings about the winter warnings in October below. I'd love to hear from you. Stay safe and let the days wrap you in happiness. Catch you next time.